Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. Before we start, I need to switch over gold wrap in the cube to depth diggers. 100% additional damage. 100% additional damage. That's for our bolus. That is going to be awesome. Over here, we still have nothing of worth at all to do. So yeah, we're carrying on with the shadow set, carrying on working on our various gems, and hopefully we will start finding some pieces. We've been quite unlucky with the drops so far, I'd say. I mean we're fine using the shadow set, but it is not the set that we want to be using.
Are you ready?
So shadow power. And yeah, bowlers are going to be doing more damage, but our damage didn't come from bowlers. Not yet, anyway. It will do. It will do just one day. Simplicity strength will, of course, be helping with that. But with losing gold wrap, we're going to need to pay attention to everything that's trying to do us damage. Not that we weren't before, but like more specifically, because we don't have the extra armor coming in from picking up gold to help us out. Although that would have only been in regular rifts rather than greater rifts, so some would say we shouldn't have been using it in the first place. We'll call that a tactical retreat. I am liking that we've changed over our belt. Call of the Sherma is an excellent belt. There we go. Get a nice knife. Aye! Quit with the charging. I appreciate you feel you need to be right in here with me, but you really don't. Okay, I mean this is despite getting charged all the time by these annoying oppressors. Case in point. We are making good progress through this rift. Oh, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Massive triple explosions. Oh, yeah, I was wondering what those blue things were, but we gave the Horde de Vaxo to Cormac. So yeah. It's like the ring occasionally haunts nearby enemies. Yeah, more than occasionally. It does it quite considerably and consistently. There's a shield pylon. Let's have that. There's some hatred. flung a tiny knife right through that gap. If this was Sniper Elite, it would have been one of those slow-mo shots where it stops it and shows you exactly how the bullet travelled down. That's how truly epic it was. Oh, boots. Cool. We still have a bit of shield pylon left, so let's try and get as many big things gone as we can. More boots. This apparently is the boot rift. Not stand right in the middle of all that. No, thank you. Caught Raziel with a stray knife. I mean, it was aimed roughly in the right direction, but it was only approximately going that way. I don't even want to say it. Did you see what those boots are? That is beyond trolling. That is beyond trolling. 2 lots of Blackthorn's boots. I honestly don't even know what to say to that. We're just going to salvage them up. Seaboard's Nightmare. Eh. It could go over here. I don't think we've already got one. No. I think the temptation is to go extra Fulminator. Really, really is. But no, I will stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Okay. Points. Okay. 1, 2. We're up to Garrigan level 163. Let's do a Great Rift and see if we can get some drops. I'm going to keep it at Torment 8 because everything is a little bit dangerous.
Are you strong enough to survive?
I mean, every time we do levels, everything gets a little bit easier, so it's really not that big of a deal. But it is definitely worth not overstretching.
My hatred is too low.
So throw a bowler out, get annoyed when it doesn't hit things properly, and then kill them with knives. Alright, up this way. Channeling Pylon, that would be quite cool. I do have to remember to keep flinging my bolus periodically because it is part of our damage reduction plan. Level 164. Don't think you got away from me, little guy. Kill 3 of you with 1 knife if I have to. No thank you and all these poison things you keep throwing around. They're not particularly sanitary. Blow darts and bear traps.
My hatred is too low. You won't survive that.
Okay, let's move on. I see fire chains. They died before I even really got to see what was going on with them.
That was just a taste.
I think we killed everything in there. Shield pylon. Just for the extra safety. We got the shield pylon definitely long enough to last us until the Rift Guardian. So let's get them summoned and stab him in the face with a big ass knife. Bracers, Bane of the Trapped, shoulders. It's all good. Okay, so working well. Simplicity, strength. This one's ranked 25. So it's already in a position where we can just focus on the others. So do we want the shield first or do we want the armor stacks? Shield. Molten Wildebeest Gizzard is definitely going to be the right move. And another Shadow Shoulder. It's really not trying to give us anything new, is it? Okay, points go in, and in. It's a worse Shadow's Shoulder. It's another Traveler's Pledge. We already had one up here. That was an intelligence-based one, so I guess we've now got... let's put that over there. Treggle's Coil, Spike Trap, Gaze, Impaling, Spines, Rune. We're never really going to use it. Put it down there. And as for this comes across and that's just going to sit happily out of the way. Okay, do we have another Greater Rift Keystone? We do. We can't afford to empower it. Let's hope for better drops. Always start off by monstering the start of the rift. That's how I like to go. Sometimes it goes wrong. Sometimes you have to tactically retreat just a little bit. But the rest of the plan was fine. Anything cool for me to fight this direction? I mean, these are okay, but they're hardly gonna cut it for overall progression. Not anywhere to go. Let's move on to the next area. power pylon is going to be great. If we can surround ourselves with enough things to really take advantage of it. And that's where the difficulty comes in. That works. Ricocheted off one, straight into the other. After this, we can try some gambling, some upgrades. Everything that Kadala likes to disappoint us with. Right, it's not down that way. Can't wait until we get that satchel so the bowlers explode instantly. And then the bow of Passionir, so our bowlers just are better. Guaranteed pull everything in when they go off. Still waiting, nearly gained a level though. So we're going to get our resources back. There they are. Well, they're haunted, but they're taking basically no damage because it's Cormac haunting them. It's very sweet in a way. Amulet and Pants and Zystone of Vengeance. Okay, well, we'll carry on with the multiple Beast Gizzard. It's another Rondell's Locket. We are getting really unlucky with the RNG. It's giving us a lot of duplicated items. Okay, let's at least do some IDing. Really unlucky with the RNG, so we're going to salvage up everything here. That is kind of funny in a way. Okay, goodbye Tower Rushers. Trousers. Kadala. Let's talk about quivers.
Do come back again.
No.
Can't win every time. What a steal.
No.
What? I cannot afford that thing.
She hates us. That's the explanation. Kadala hates us. Just legitimately straight up hates us. I believe we've got both of these. Oh, Chakram now generates 4 hit. Yeah, that one's new, I think. Right, are any of these actually better? The Bombardier's Rucksack will do more damage for us. It's not significantly more, it's only 3%. Cold gruel, that's what she's serving up. Let's do another Torment 8 Nephilim Rift. Yeah, whatever, Tyrael. You've eaten like an entire cow, I'm sure. Okay, we know there's another Repressor pack here somewhere. There we go. How did I miss him the first time? No idea. Apparently I am super blind. It's like regular blind, but super. We may only be getting a couple of death spreads from these, but we've already got enough, I think, in order for us to do an upgrade. Nice little crossfire from our Haunt of Vaxo clones. And this is a good alpha strike for this zone. I forgot to turn on shadow power. I could have sworn I'd already done that. Maybe I accidentally hit the button again and turned it off. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. That's probably just me not paying attention. Yes, so many things flinging poison around. You just need to be a little bit careful of them. Same with the explodey guys. Actually, I'm going to go up this way. And it was the right move. Ooh, a cloak. We don't care about cloaks, but nothing else. That's more resources for the future. Oh, Bloodshard Goblin. Not standing in the middle of those guys when they pop. Definitely the right move to make. Now, over here. Oh, channeling partner. That'll do quite nicely. I think we utilised that pretty well. A little bit over here, a little bit over there. There's some more experience in a little well. Fountain of Reflection. You never stop long enough to actually reflect on anything. Maybe that's the message that we all have to take away. If you're just rushing through life, are you really getting experience? Okay, next area. This is probably going to be the final area, just based on how far through on our progress we are. All the knife stabbing. Another pool of reflection. They are littered all over the place.
Feel my wrath.
Okay, we've got another elite pack up here. So knives at the ready. No thank you. I'm going to just back a little way out of that. Maybe a bit further. There we go. Almost time for the Guardian. Huh, he survived the knife. I am honestly amazed, surprised, astounded. We had to use 2 knives.
I need to go back.
These things never happen to us. Let's ID these trousers and see what we got. Okay, Natalia's. That will obviously go with the rest of Natalia's. Still haven't seen any of the pieces for the new set. Another Haunt of Axo. A big ass Cloak of the Garwolf. You know what? I'm gonna put that there. Why not? Yeah, we'll just salvage all of this up, and then we will do some more gambling for quivers because we got blood shards.
Fortune favors the bold. Oh, that's nice. Can I have it back?
Finally! Oh my word, it is like the worst one we could have got. Look at those rolls. Those rolls are horrible. But we do have one. Okay, so I need to put the multi-shot one down here with my other quiver collection. And we need to think about what's going to be next. Bows, one-handed bows. In terms of gambling, one-handed weapons are not ever going to be a good option.
Brave soul.
So probably we're going to be looking... We could go belts. We've already got depth diggers. Yeah, I reckon we're gonna have to start replacing this now. Oh, we could go rings for the elusive ring.
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah, Band of Hollow Whispers. No. I mean, we could wear it ourselves, but no. Ah, so Bowler's exploding instantly and dealing extra damage. That's really good. What would it actually take us to re-roll that into a better one? We can do it. Okay, so the dexterity roll on it is better. It is overall, it is objectively better. The bowler's still only doing 154% is a bit pants, but objectively, it is better. So I feel that was worth it. We want to change this though, because chakram damage is just. We're not really going to be doing straight critical hit chance increased by 8%. That is what we want. That is the right roll. And we want to upgrade one of these rings. Unity's not what we need. So, Band of Hollow Whispers, that's going to go. Well, if nothing else, I'm happy that we are actually making progress towards our kit. So, going after Focus and Restraint in the Elusive Ring, that does make a lot of sense. We'll probably do that next, and then we'll start grinding out the other bits of kit. But yeah, we've got Squirt's Necklace, we've got the Wraps of Clarity. We don't need the Convention of Elements, that's a placeholder. But Eminem's, I know it's M&I's, but Eminem's duffel bag is definitely part of what we need. Okay, let's keep it at Torment 8. We can afford to empower it, so let's do that. Shadow Power this time. Oh, look at that. Our bowlers feel like they're doing proper damage. Oh, this is so different. Oh my word, this is amazing. And then we've got our knives just to back things up a little bit. Whoa! Woo! That was with our damage reduction from Wraps of Clarity. That was some really nasty mortaring. Didn't even look at what his affixes were. He just had to die. This feels right. We have headed in the correct direction. And I thought the Elusive Ring was going to be the next big thing to move us on. No. Because effectively at the moment we are ignoring the fact we're wearing the Shadow set. Yeah, we're doing extra damage, of course. But we're using bowlers. And it's enough to take out trash mobs, like properly take them out. So now the Elusive Ring is definitely next on our list. Because seriously, that ring, when we get it, giving us even more damage reduction. I mean, the bowlers still don't fly quickly, of course, but it is such a large area of effect, doing a large amount of damage. It is precisely what I wanted when started this season. Now I just need it to be automatically firing as we're strafing around. That would be the ideal situation. Still a bit off though. Yeah, you only took one that time, didn't you? Huh? Helm, chest armor, pain enhancer, and gloves. So this is going into Molten Wildebeest Gizzard. That's another task from Theo. Wow.
I need to go back.
And another Aqualicurus. Which we could, in theory, wear at the moment for that that damage reduction that comes with it. Yeah, I may as well ID these individually. So the unhallowed, sorry, the accursed visage from the unhallowed essence, Aqualicurus and Taskman Theo. These are both going to get salvaged because we have spares. And over here, I can go in with those. I mean, we are finding pieces of sets. It's just not the sets we want. Okay, we've got enough time to do another regular rift. Actually, we've got Greater Rift Keystone, so we can do a Greater Rift. Perfect. Yeah, let's keep it at Torment 8. Especially because we're able to just stomp through the trash mobs like this now. Just occasionally shooting behind us for the guys that are still following.
Your fear betrays you.
And the only reason I can't move on is because things will start one-shotting us if we do. I mean, we could, it's just it would be really risky if we did. So I won't, because it would be foolish. But you guys get what I mean. These things seem to be jerking around just a tiny bit. I hope the servers are all okay. Sure. Let's get ourselves a conduit pylon and further increase the amount of mostly area damage we're doing. I need to go round this corner a bit. Oh, Cormac, you stood in the explosion. That's your fault. Luckily, he gets back up when you move between areas. So unreliable. So hard to find good help.
That was just the thing.
The difference is night and day. It really is. She dodged. Okay, shoulders, helm, crossbow, and Bane of the Stricken. Let's see if any of this is interesting. First, though, points go into Molten Wildebeest Gizzard. It doesn't look like any of that is interesting.
I need to go back.
One more Greater Rift and we will get that Absorb Shield, which will be pretty handy.
I've become stronger.
But for now, let's identify what we have and put our points in. So, Unsanctified Shoulders, we've got more of them. The Back and Caster, it does nothing. And the Memento of Twilight, which also does nothing. And Bane of the Stricken, which is not part of our build plan. Salvage, Kadala, very quickly.
Anything can help.
Let's ask for some rings.
Do come back
That
again.
is too expensive.
It's another weird ward. Oh my word, the RNG. The RNG, it's stuck in a loop. Okay, we've got just enough time if we're quick to run through a regular rift and get some keystones for the Necromancer. So let's do that.
Many methods pursued you are
I mean, because we're almost ignoring our Impale at this stage, I could make the Sage's set as well, and we could kind of switch over to a hybrid combination thing. Right, let's make sure we get this corner properly cleared. Oh yeah, Shadow Power. Gotta remember the Shadow Power. Otherwise we might not be able to kill things properly, he says. We'll grab all of that. There is a lot of good mobs in here. Bowlers, do your thing. As for the rest of you, non-bowlers, do your thing. Namely, knives. This is actually a really good position for us to be in. Being able to speedrun this level comfortably does feel good. Cool, and we've already got the Rift Guardian out. There he goes. 2 Greater Rift Keystones. And a couple of bits and bobs. Yeah, the Bolus do a really good amount of damage. Like half the mob's health. Easily. I'm just going to do a few more because we know that there's plenty of potential for good drops in here. Plenty of potential for Death's Breath as well. And we could always try upgrading a ring before we finish. I think that's probably all we're going to get out of here.
I need to go back.
Cormac, you're leaving one alive. As I said before, so hard to find good help. Okay, in terms of Death's Breath, we don't have enough. So let's just ID what we have. Okay, it's a different Shadow's trousers. they're going to come over to go with our other different Shadows trousers. And we'll salvage the rest up. We'll ask Kadala for 3 rings just before we finish.
Hello there. What a skill.
Oh my word. Okay. This has been an awesome episode. So the elusive ring, we're going to put this straight in the cube. Extract legendary power. Goodbye, Haunt of Axo. Hello, elusive ring. 60% damage reduction when we do that. Or when we do that. That is huge. That's going to allow us to bump the difficulty up to Torment 10. Almost certainly. In fact, I'm going to do that now while I do the outro, so it's set and remembered in game. But wow, this has been really, really good. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Diablo 3. See you soon.